Hello everyone, and welcome to the new and improved tAIIC tutorials from the App Inventor Info Center at www.tAIIC.com. The reason they are improved is because I finally got the video where it should be, or at least I hope so. But we'll see when it starts playing. A few weeks ago, I took a walkthrough that was published on the web and worked out the missing pieces and published what I hoped would be an easy guide for anyone to follow. Unfortunately, the process can be a bit mind-numbing, so I put this video together to help smooth out the rough edges. What you'll see is every step involved in converting an APK exported from App Inventor. What you will not see is the process to set up the environment. While it can be somewhat time-consuming, it only needs to be done once, and the entire process takes about 3 to 5 minutes after getting through it the first time. The first thing that you need to do is copy your APK to the update/app folder in the extracted AutoSign utility directory. Once it's there, just open it with 7-zip and delete the meta.inf folder from the archive. It's slightly off screen there, so I added an overlay to show you. Now you just rename the file to launch that APK. After completing that, back up to the directory with the AutoSign executable and run it. Select launcher.apk from the dropdown and click AutoSign. This happens quickly. Just click OK for the confirmation and exit the utility. Go back to the folder where you placed the original file, and you will see the newly signed file. You can make a backup copy of this just in case you run into a problem. It's not really a big deal if you have to start over at square one, since this doesn't take very long. I cut a small piece here, but you can see the command prompt window on top where I run the apk tool command to decompile the package, and it created the folder launcher_signed. Browse into this folder and open Android manifest.xml with Notepad. Only a few changes are needed here. Version code and version name to indicate the version and build details. Every time you release an upgrade to an app, you need to increment the version. Now, just add the screen orientation piece to set the app to portrait, and this will keep it from changing to horizontal when you rotate the phone. There are other things that can be done here, but for this tutorial we'll just stick to these changes. Okay, save and exit the file, and we're almost done. Go back to the command prompt where you ran the decompile command and run the apk tool command to build the package again, but point it to the folder this time. This will complete quickly, and once it's done, browse to the folder and open the dist folder, and here you will find the new APK. Copy the file to the bin folder of the Java Runtime Environment installation path. In command prompt, change to the same folder and run the jar signer command to sign the APK with the cert you made in the initial step of the tutorial, which is not shown in this video. Enter the passphrase you said when you created the cert and press enter. When it completes, run the jar signer command to verify the new APK. Okay, everything looks good, so all we need to do now is use zip-align to rename the APK to the name we want for this package. Copy the APK to this location and open a command prompt here. Zip-align is part of the Android SDK and is located in the Tools folder. I have the SDK installed to the root of my C drive, so don't let that throw you off. I do that to keep the folder path short, and you may have noticed I did the same thing with the Java SDK. Run the zip-align command, and once it's done, you can take the APK with the name you gave it and publish it to the market. In my tutorial, I mentioned that Firefox and Internet Explorer pop errors when you publish. However, I found that if you publish using Google Chrome browser, it works great. Don't forget to visit our partner sites www.tAIR.info and sites.jsoft.com/rm. I hope you found this tAIIC tutorial useful. Please keep the comments coming. We're getting many good suggestions, and more suggestions mean more tutorials for you and less sleep for me. Until next time, this is Gene Kupfer from tAIIC.